Welcome to Ohio Administrative Law, Part 5 of the CM Law Library Administrative Law Research Video Series. Ohio administrative agencies promulgate rules or regulations in accordance with procedures detailed in Ohio Revised Code, Chapter 119, or ORC Section 111.15. Agencies must also use the Common Sense Initiative Office Business Impact Analysis Instrument to evaluate the rule's potential adverse impact on businesses. Finally, when an agency issues a rule that was subject to legislative review as a proposed rule, a review date must be assigned to it. Ohio regulations are published in the Ohio Administrative Code, which is analogous to the Code of Federal Regulations. Like legislative code sections, each OAC section has history or credits information that lists the specific regulations which created and amended that OAC section. The OAC is available in print in the Law Library and on the major legal research systems. The print and Westlaw Next versions are annotated with case notes. The OAC is also freely available on the web via LawWriter and the state of Ohio. OAC sections have a complicated numbering system, which this slide illustrates. In Westlaw Next, to specifically browse or search the OAC, you can browse the Ohio State materials to the specific source file, or in the big box, start typing Ohio Admin. The system will display a word wheel list from which you can select a specific source file. Note that the current Ohio Administrative Code does not appear in the list here, but doesn't it seem logical that that is what is meant by Ohio regulations? Here is OAC Section 901:9-1-01 in Westlaw Next. Note the citing references and context and analysis tabs. Beyond OAC Section History Credits Information and Case Notes, Westlaw Next has the most fully annotated OAC. In Lexis Advance, like Westlaw Next, to browse or search the OAC, you can browse the Ohio State materials to the specific source file, or in the big box, start typing Ohio Admin. The system will display a word wheel list from which you can select Ohio Administrative Code. Here is the freely available OAC on LawWriter. You can browse, or in the upper right box, search here. To find regulations that created or amended an OAC section, prior versions of an OAC section, look at the credits or history information at the end of that OAC section. This slide displays credits history information for our OAC section. OMR stands for Ohio Monthly Record. The letters after each OMR site indicate what happened to the regulation. For example, A equals amended. The Ohio Monthly Record is analogous to the Federal Register. It publishes proposed and final regulations. The OMR is available in print in the Law Library, and OMR content is in different files on the major legal research systems. Here is the history of our OAC section as provided by the freely available LawWriter. Note that the prior effective dates do not include OMR citations. Here is the history of our OAC section as provided by Lexis Advance. Again, note that the prior effective dates do not include OMR citations. Here is the credits history of our OAC section as provided by Westlaw Next. You can see that there is much more detailed information here. The Register of Ohio is the official gazette to notify the public about proposed and adopted Ohio regulations. It is freely available on the web. Other resources for finding proposed and adopted regulations are the Ohio Monthly Record and several source files on the major legal research systems. This is the Register of Ohio homepage. You can browse or search here. Like federal administrative agencies, Ohio administrative agencies adjudicate cases. The process is often informal. Agency decisions or orders can be appealed to Ohio authority within that agency and/or a common pleas court. The Law Library Ohio Primary Law Legal Research Guide includes information on administrative decisions and where to find them. See the handy chart of agency opinions accessible via CM Law Library. Thanks for your attention. The next video in this series is on federal legislative history. If you have any follow-up questions about this video or have any research questions, please contact Law Library Research Services. We're here to help you.